Exactly. We're good. I have gone live, but my Discord is not showing me as being
You got
live.
streamer mode on, right?
I do, yeah. I'm going to disable it and turn it on again. Sometimes that fixes it. Streamer mode being a bit temperamental at times. What's going on?
Seconds remaining.
It might come back to life at some point.
It might do. I mean, people know I'm streaming, so it's fine.
5 seconds
But,
remaining.
yeah, for some reason, Discord
Entire team pick.
doesn't always play nice.
Let's say it gets pinged everywhere now. Everywhere important anyway.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh well. Let's have a look. Already, the bans have come out. No reserve time used. Lich ban, okay. No docking, but they're still
10
thinking it's
seconds
worth it.
remaining.
I'm kind of surprised how long it's taken in the in-house meta for Snapfire to become a pretty common ban. I think she's a pretty strong position 4 at least, and pretty easy to play, good kill potential, solo kill potential, good nuking in lane. It's like pretty hard hero to actually deal with.
I think what's happened recently is Snapfire's been played 3 or 4 games in a row, done really well, and now he's #1 on the ban list. It just took a bit of time to happen. So I think we were just lagging a little bit behind when it came to that. But there you go, Snapfire banned. Oh, the thing is, I wanted to see more Snapfire like pos 2s. You know, picking up those full damage build, Monkey King Bar Daedalus, that sort of fun little shredder build, but no one ever did that. Everyone
Surprised Ollie hasn't done it.
Yeah, Ollie could do it.
I don't know if he's actually played Snapfire though. I haven't even seen him play it casually. So usually all of the memeier mid heroes he picks, he at least plays in, well, even in ranked, but outside the in-houses.
5 seconds.
Yeah, I don't
remaining.
think. I mean, Ollie's that type of person who's probably played every single character in the game. But you're right. I'm not sure if he's played Snapfire. We see a lot of AA first picks. Does it count as a counter to IO?
I mean, in theory, right?
Because of the healing.
I don't know if you pick it just because they picked an IO.
Remaining.
Yeah, obviously the what was it called?
5
Is it called
seconds
Spencer
remaining.
Plus? No, that doesn't sound right.
Which one are we talking
called
about?
his ultimate.
Why do I not know this? Ice? No, it's not Ice Blast. Is that Ice Blast?
Is it Ice Blast? Yeah, it is just simply Ice Blast.
It's just Ice Blast. Okay. That's not
Yeah,
sound
obviously
right.
you can throw the Ice Blast on the curry, the Juggernaut is... oh, I don't know if you'd pick Jug into AA, but that's another topic we can talk about in a little bit. Yeah, obviously AA's biggest strength is the negation of healing, which obviously completely shuts down the IO. I just don't think the IO alone is a reason to just pick AA. It's probably a pick that they wanted to start off the draft with, but... Yeah, but then when you see they have an AA, you don't typically want to pick more characters which benefit from healing. Juggernaut obviously has an entire ability based around healing, the Healing Ward. And usually you use that to help, you know, during your pushes. And if AA just says, nope, no healing for you, I'm not sure about it. Also, AA has big attack range, right, on the Chilling Touch. So
Loads,
it's
like
really easy
800.
to... I don't know if you can use it on the Healing Ward to like proc the range.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing because you can't target the Healing Ward with spells.
Dire.
But I mean, AA, we've seen a lot of first pick AAs anyway. I mean, there have been a few games where they literally first pick of the draft AA, even though there's nothing to counter, they just picked it. So obviously these players value AA just in general. It goes quite well with Slardar. I guess it's a pretty strong lane. You've got long range, you've got stun into stun. I can see that being quite terrifying to lane against.
Yeah, I think it's obviously very reliant off the stun chain from Slardar to ensure the cold feet lands. But if it does land, that target is probably dead.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like that lane's super weak up until like maybe level 5. I feel like very early on it doesn't offer that much pressure. AA as a hero actually doesn't offer that much pressure in the lane until about level 5 when you have 3 points in the Chilling Touch.
You've got long attack range though. AA's attack range is the longest in the game apart from Techies. So
Oh, really?
It's surprisingly long. I think we forget about it. It's 675. It's 5 more than Lena's.
Wow.
It's very long.
10 seconds
Not
That is long.
massively high, you know, hard hitting, but it's long. Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Right, into the second ban phase. Obviously Void. Tiny's one we don't often see a lot. I wonder if that's because AA's going to be sad if he gets blown up continually the whole game. Just get rid of the Tiny.
Tiny Tayo is IO Tiny has been a combo throughout the years, I think, because he can provide the Tiny so much mana that you can just run around at high move speed, catch people. It's a pretty annoying combo to play against, and obviously the overcharge makes Tiny's attack speed issue basically non-existent.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. And then you can relocate in for an easy gank, blow someone up. Phantom Assassin makes sense because we've seen a lot of Phantom Assassin plus Slardar. That combo is deadly.
Yeah, people like that combo just because, especially as a PA player, you feel so buffed when you're hitting a target amped.
It's like minus 20 armor and you've got a Desolator. Just you don't even need items then. You can go 1 damage item and you can already one-shot support. It's great.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea actually to, if you play Slardar PA, to skip the Desolator and go for a completely different item because you're going to get a lot of that minus armor through from the AM damage, but then it requires coordination and usually it's better just to get the Desolator.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, there are more stream quality options. Apparently that's happened. So Twitch is quite weird. If you're not a partner but you're an affiliate, sometimes Twitch will allow you your viewers to use stream quality options, but depending on how many viewers you have and the server load of Twitch.
Yeah.
So I tend to not quite hit enough viewers. Like usually I've only been able to get the 1 stream quality until you're constantly on like 30 or 40 viewers. Yes, I'm streaming at 864p at the moment. I just wanted to cut it down slightly from 1080. So but you should be able to get. Can you get a full list of options? That's what I want to know. People in the chat. Do they have all the options?
I can tell you. I can see 160, 360, 480, 720p 60, and 860.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, if that becomes commonplace, I'll just go back to streaming 1080. But it's not usually there. Maybe Twitch have lower server load at the moment and have gifted me the ability. So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll find out. I don't have enough viewers, I think, to consistently get it yet. So maybe in the future, we'll see. Wow,
actually, one thing which I've just noticed as well, the 5th ban for Dire has gone onto the Rubik, which obviously is one of Nat's signature heroes. Does this mean that because they didn't first phase pick it, Nat is looking to be playing a core role this game? I think we mentioned he's the only Immortal rank player in this lobby, so maybe they're thinking put the high MMR player on a carry role.
Nat has played mid quite a few times and done very well on it, so it's a possibility. Shadow Shaman, okay. I mean, that's a lot of lockdown. You've got Slardar, Shadow Shaman, and AA, so technically you've got enough CC in there. I know AA's is a little bit unreliable, but control is sorted for the Radiant.
Yeah, and I expect you're going to put the Shadow Shaman in the off lane, right? Unless there's, for some reason, someone's decided to run Shadow Shaman mid, which is a super old thing, but I guess it can be done, but
the
it
old
seems
Shadow
unlikely.
Shaman, the very, very old one, now we're talking like 2012, his Ether Shock was always AoE. Like, it started by hitting 5 targets, but it only did, like, 75 damage. It was a standard nuke. Then they changed it to this start with 1 target, then go up to 4 targets. So he's not really a mid here at the moment because you can't clear a wave, like, at all, basically. Though I guess if you leave your lane against him, he will take your tower. So that's something to go on.
Yeah, it was also an era where Shaman Wars would trap Roshan and Roshan wouldn't hit them. So at level 6, you could just go solo Rosh.
Oh, I didn't know you could trap Rosh. Rosh doesn't even hit
you
the
can't
wards
anymore.
at all.
Now Rosh has phase movement, at least through the wards.
Okay,
so he
phase
can just
movement.
walk through.
Phase movement on Rosh does make sense, actually.
He doesn't have phase movement, I think, over heroes. It's just so through Shaman Wars or something like that.
Okay,
you can cogs him in as well, right? But it just stops him being trapped by Shaman. So yeah,
you can put him in trees from Nature's Prophet. It doesn't last long enough to, like, you can't perma trap him. But now Sven makes sense because it's Sven. Even more crowd control, stuns. I think Sven versus Juggernaut's interesting, but because Sven's Aghanims makes him immune, if Juggernaut ults you, you just need to stun something and you're fine.
It's true. And Warcry gives you a ton of armor for free, so the Omni Slash actually maybe not as potentially good, especially if you just solo hit the Sven. But yeah, especially when the Sven gets Ags up, it's really hard to just ult the Sven unless he's the one initiating.
Thanks for the resub, Ross. Appreciate it a lot.
Yeah,
getting closer
bastard.
to my
Part of my
$100 target. Yeah, you can say it. I don't mind. Bane is annoying. And I think it makes sense. You've got some lockdown for Sven then. You can keep people alive. You can nightmare someone. And then that will stop Sven one-shotting them with the stun. So I can see Bane doing quite well.
If you time it correctly, obviously you'll completely dodge the stun, and when he has Aghanims, the auto attack that comes with it. If you nightmare too early, though, the Stormhammer Dispels talents will remove the nightmare, and then it's like you never did anything.
It's a good timing required.
You have to time it.
Yeah, okay. You've got Legion as well. So Legion and Bane, you've got 2 very long lockdown ultimates. Hopefully that's enough to pick off anyone you want, really.
Yeah, I mean, I expect most fights, we're either going to see the Phoenix group going on the Sven or him being nightmared and then trying to deal with the rest of the team. I think it's very important here. And maybe actually why they've done this is one other thing that I've noticed is they don't have any really long-range lockdown for the Bane. once the Slardar and the Shaman have
10
Blink,
seconds
potentially,
remaining.
yes, they can do it. But they're going to have to position well to be able to stop the Fiend's grip. They haven't got anything
5
to cancel it
seconds
from long
remaining.
range as of this moment.
Thanks, Ollie. 4 months. Damn, that's gone quick with you. Thanks a lot, Ollie.
And they only have a mid hero to do it. I'm not really sure. I mean, you could pick something like a Storm Spirit, but if you get gripped to Storm in Spain, it's not very
or
fun.
dueled. There's a lot that
Yeah.
you need to be careful of. That's a good point. You do need something to cancel the Bane or to protect you when Legion Commander's dueling you. So it needs to be a mid hero as well. You know, what covers all that ground? It's difficult. We're not running a silencer mid. Ollie's on the dire, so it's not going to happen.
I don't know if it's a good Void Spirit game. Once you
Ooh.
get the Aghanims, you've got a little bit of crowd control. You can jump a long distance. To simulate against Omni Slash is pretty good. Obviously, Legion is kind of annoying, but the what do you call it?
5 seconds
What's
remaining.
his E called?
On who?
Oh, Void Spirit. The
Resonant
big
Pulse?
circle. Resonant Pulse, yeah. Obviously gives physical mitigation as well, which is nice against Duel and Omni Slash. So
Yeah, I actually think Void Spirit works really well here, and Nat's played Void Spirit mid before and done very well. So if he wants to play mid, he can do it. Debate Mail can play mid. I've even Veterans played a couple of mid games recently, or at least he played one. I can't remember who he was playing. He was playing Legion
Radiant
Commander mid
team
actually.
ban.
So I think you've got a few players who can go mid. Ah, Zeus
you-
made sense.
you know what the pick is here, actually? I don't know
Yeah.
whether you run it mid or you run the Shaman, but Shadow Demon. Oh my god.
Oh, Shadow Demon. I mean, Ollie did a really good Shadow Demon mid. So I know again
10
he's
seconds
not
remaining.
on the Radiant, but that would be cool.
Yeah, because I mean, if someone gets Fiend script, you just put them in a ball, it cancels the Fiend script. If someone gets jeweled, you put them in a ball. I mean, the jewel will persist for longer, but I mean, it's what 3 seconds or something of immunity from any damage.
That's a lot, yeah. Omni Slash, you've just got everything, really.
Yeah.
That's
And obviously,
incredible.
even when you come out of the ball, you have 3 illusions, so the Omni Slash will bounce instead of just doing direct damage to your target.
Yeah,
That's why they banned the OD, right? Because especially once he picks up OD gets Aghanims, he has the 2 Prismaments. I mean, you have the same concept with Shadow Demon. It's just you know. one
OD's is
less.
longer as well, 4 seconds, even from
Yeah.
level 1. We saw that last game. Legion Commander
10
was
seconds
picked, and
remaining.
OD was used as the counter pick, but really they should have picked something to counter the 4 strength heroes on the enemy team, not just Legion Commander. So I think that was a mistake. They have banned the Void Spirit, so they've thought about it. Although they banned it on the Radiant.
banned
I
on their own
thought the
team.
Radiant is the team we thought of it, not the Diet. Zeus makes sense because, you know, Nimbus is an easy cancel.
Yep.
And that's a lot of damage. So Legion Commander can't duel a target unless she's confident she's going to win it quickly, because otherwise Zeus will kill you globally. So
Although this would be a very rough Zeus game. I guess with the AA, Zeus AA is kind of annoying because he just pokes you down. If anyone's hit by Splinter Blast, they cannot go back into that fight because they're just bleeding health.
if you've got AA ult and Zeus ult, it's over half your HP with most heroes.
Yep.
Really nasty. So I think that's a good ban. We're really running out of reserve time. 9 seconds left. Dark Willow. Okay. Okay, so that's an Ollie going back to his classic Willow mid.
I guess we'll see Legion IO off lane, which is a very old school combo where you just buff
Yeah.
up the Legion Commander in lane. She becomes quite unstoppable, actually.
Endless heals. You can relocate for those jewels in the early game,
10
mid game.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I like it. It's a nice combo. Pretty strong. And I think Willow's nice because Shadow Realm means you're not going to get hit by the Sven stun. Although if Shadow Shaman can find you with shackles, you'll still be in trouble. So we'll see.
Good question. Can you disjoint Shadow Realm? It's not disjoint, sorry, dispel Shadow Realm. Obviously, she's untargetable while in it, but if you've already cast Stormhammer,
Yeah, there are some AoE dispels in the game. Not many, but like Brewmaster's Blue Panda. I don't know. That's a really good
it
point.
might disjoint. It might disjoint and therefore it doesn't hit.
Kunkka not being played by Ollie. Okay. Let's see who goes on that. I'm interested. So Ollie is going mid Dark Willow. Fair enough. That is a very, very blue.
Ooh, that Legion Commander.
I know. What on earth?
With the red helmet, it looks so wrong.
Yeah, that is weird. It's Nat Kunkka. Okay. Okay.
Kunkka. I mean,
Deutsch
Kunkka
Sven.
kind of makes sense. I mean, you have long range torrent interrupt for the Bane. You have the Ghost buff, the Run buff, which obviously takes off a lot of damage mitigation. As long as you get that off, it's a good time in a fight. Omni Slash, Duel, all these big ultimates aren't going to have too much damage impact.
That's a good
but-
point, actually.
You then can't let the fight go on for too long, and because you'll start, obviously, as the run wears off, you'll start losing all that HP from damage you've just taken, and then you're not in a good spot.
Yeah, I like it. I think Kunkka's pretty good against Willow in lane as well, because
Yes.
once you've got the X marks the spot, you don't need Vision of Willow. All of your stuff is ground targeted, AoE, Tidebringer, the creep. I think Willow might struggle here. But then it is Ollie playing against the Kunkka, so you know, he knows what to do.
Yeah, he should know the matchup quite well. I think the
so?
Tidebringer damage will become too much for the Willow. There's not even really kill potential at level 6 unless the Willow hits it first, just because of the run buff. How does Willow do enough damage to go through run buff?
And
Let alone
Kunkka's
Kunkka's
tanky.
already tanky HP pool. He's probably going to have double bracer as well, because that's
Always.
what every Kunkka player does.
It was way, way worse when the double bracer gave magic resist.
Oh, it was awful.
So I was, I play a mid like Queen of Pain. You think, it does quite well against Kunkka. Kunkka's got 2 braces, like 35% magic resist, 1,000,000 health regen, and he's on 1,000 HP. And you're just thinking, what am I even supposed to do? One Tidebringer is half my HP. There was a point when even int mids were going bracer, and that was not a time I enjoyed. So I'm glad they've sort of put bracer a bit more in line with what it should be.
I didn't even realize that Tango had an animation now when you share it. What? How long has that been in the game?
That's quite recent, I think. That's a new thing.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, it's quite cool. Right, we're going to start toggling these cams, and people will be able to see the effort that has gone into this stream.
Suited and booted.
Someone at his door. Wait, who paused? Oh, it was midnight. I thought Juju was saying doorbell, but I'm looking at his cam on stream, and he's there. I'm thinking...
Uh-oh. I'm guessing it was someone else's doorbell.
Yeah, midnight probably. Midnight was the pause. Fair enough. It's alright, get the pause over like right now and not in the middle of the game. Better. Just having a look at the lanes to see if there's anything unusual, but I don't think so. I mean, Ollie has done this again. He's bought his own tangos. Does he really not trust his team to give him any? I don't understand. Does he think he needs that many against Kunkka?
That's also possible. With the extra harass, you're going to be taking from Tidebringer. It's probably not even that bad to buy extra tangos, at least a set for your own. But maybe, Ollie is also the kind of guy, I feel like, who just wouldn't really demand his team for tangos. So if they're not given to him, he'll probably just buy his own.
Yeah, I feel like you should just ask, though, because it's so normal to get them these days that you don't need to feel guilty about asking. That's just the game.
It's been like that for years, even.
Oh, yeah,
goes back years.
We've got the Polywog Priest set on the Shadow Shaman. He's got the tongue.
Oh, nice. Oh, wow.
It's worth quite a lot, isn't it?
Lash of the Lizard Kin, Immortal.
Stolen straight from Heroes of New Earth, which obviously stole it from Dota. So we've gone full circle.
That Brightwing, right, from Heroes?
No.
Oh no, I'm thinking of
Heroes of New Earth had Shadow Shaman was Polywog Priest, and his E was just called Tongue Tied, and it was exactly the same. But his whole hero was a big frog. And obviously they got some inspiration from that, but it's fair enough because I guess Dota 1 was then copied by Han, which was then copied by Dota 2. So we have literally gone full circle.
That's cool. Yeah, awesome cosmetic.
I mean, I like that Nat's wearing sunglasses because it's a good look, but wearing sunglasses and playing a game, surely it's just so dark on your PC. He's
turned up the brightness just for this.
Yeah, maxed brightness.
Max gamma, max brightness.
Yeah, put the camera up so you can see something. If I fight in the bot lane, Doge will commit the stun. I didn't realise Sven's stun is so long at level 1, the cooldown. 18 seconds.
Yeah, he gets the talent later on for a 5-second cooldown reduction. But yeah, it's pretty long level 1.
Yeah, it starts long and then comes a lot shorter. Oh, bit of damage. How much damage is that doing at level 1? Chilling Touch. Only 50 extra. I guess it does give you... It only costs 30 mana.
Yeah, and you really cannot trade against a Bane. Even if you throw the Chilling Touch at him, his Bane's just like whatever and just sucks it back. So
yeah, also 60 attack damage at level 1, 4 armor. You've got no chance of fighting against that. Not at level 1. It's so fast, his attack animation as well. Just throws a random purple projectile from his hand, because why not? Because half the cast in this game generate orbs from their hand. That seems to be how we fight these days. That's why Leshrak's cosmetics make a lot more sense to me, because he's firing it from a staff. Otherwise, he's literally a horse who's randomly, for no reason, firing orbs from his hand. It's very strange.
That's true.
I think Ollie's already struggling. He's not even level 2 yet. He's below half HP. And this is level 1 Tidebringer we're talking about. He's going to be in trouble.
Yeah, by level 5, I think this lane is pretty much over unless Ollie's got some kind of foot in it. But we will see. As we kind of said, Ollie knows Kunkka quite well. He knows how to play. So he knows how to play it. So he should know how to play against it.
True, but Nat's doing a good job. He's obviously not playing Kunkka for the first time here. He's got a good start. 3 denies already. And like almost a full wave. 8 last hits. Very nice.
I feel like all these lanes are kind of waiting for level 3 to 5 to start really killing. Top lane Juggernaut's waiting for level 2, level 3 in the Blade Fury. Slardr's waiting for a couple of points, so he has both Crush and Bash of the Deep. Yeah, everything's gonna kick off, I think, around the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, I think so. When people finally get those levels, I guess the question is, are the supports gonna let their cores get level 3 early or not? We're gonna see.
Yeah, at the moment, it's a lot of lane fighting. Obviously, Io is not a great hero to stand off on his own, so he wants to be tied up to his Juggernaut a lot. Kind of forces Jabate to be around on the Shaman.
That's
Be
true.
interested to see if they do any pulling here.
How has Shaman already got 80 damage? 80?
Ooh, bot lane, Bay might be in trouble.
Oh, yeah, they actually get the stun off. Stun into stun. Oh, good Nightmare. But the problem with using Nightmare, it's so much mana. I think it's 145 mana. Will he die to the cold feet? 8 damage? 12 HP. I was wrong. I thought it was 145. It's 165 mana to use Nightmare. That is a very expensive spell. What on earth? That is so expensive.
Yeah, they had to nerf the mana cost on Brain Sap because it was too aggressive in lane, but Nightmare is a spell you really don't want to be using in lane if you can avoid it.
Yeah, exactly. You really don't want to use it. Very good spell, but it does start at a lot of mana cost. Doesn't
Mid
increase
lane Ollie is
cost.
playing up really aggressive.
He is. He actually done quite a lot of damage to Nat. I just looked away mid for 2 seconds, and Nat's actually below half HP. Easy
Very interesting
Tidebringer.
choice that Nat didn't go for the X Marks combo on Ollie there as he came out of Shadow Realm. He's going to go for it now.
There's actually a fight on top. Broading's still
Nat's
got the
gonna
spin
die.
though. Oh, is Nat going to die? I'm looking at mid, yeah. And now I have to look at top because there's another fight. I didn't think mid would go for a fight. Can we bash Frauding? We need to. One more hit and it's a bash. Jabate, nice turnaround. Nice crush into bash. Oh, Shadow Shaman, he can turn around. He could have used Ether Shot, but he ran a little bit too far away. And there was literally a kill, or if not a kill, there was a fight in every lane at the same time. So Ollie gets the first blood, that's the important one. And then Veteran finds a kill in the Radiant, kills Midnight. And top lane, very, very nearly, Jabate died. And they could have killed Frauding, I reckon.
Yeah, Jabate backed off a little bit too much, thinking, my HP is low, I need to back up. But if he'd stayed around for even the Shackles, I think, Io doesn't do that much damage. It could have been a kill.
Yes, I do agree. I played against an IO recently in a game, admittedly we were being stomped, but the IO had Aghanims, and I could not believe how much damage I was taking from the IO. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, the IO was practically soloing me, and I was playing Omni Knight, and I would take all the orbs at once. So much damage.
Yeah, if the Io gets on top of you and pops the 5 orbs, it does a lot of burst damage, but then obviously it's mostly like tickle damage with the Io Aghanims.
It's true, but it's just constant high damage. It means you can't ignore the IO. I was really surprised because you don't usually see it. You're too busy trying to build heart and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, Ollie's taking so much damage from this Tidebringer. You're right, there's the level 3 Tidebringer. There's just fights everywhere. I don't know where to look.
Nat's got himself an Arcane Rune as well, so the first boat is going to have a
Juju going to get a
cooldown.
kill? Veteran, nice use of the Fairy Fire. Now Juju's going to be stunned into the Stormhammer. It's only rank 1 Stormhammer though. Is that going to be enough to kill Juju? I don't know. Sven's quite quick. He needs one more hit. Juju, deny yourself to the creeps? No, he's just going to run. He's 22
He's got
moves
Mango
speed slower.
Brain Sap.
Oh, he got healed. Nice. He does have Mango Brain, so I'm not sure he was going to use it. And there was a fight in the top lane. Frauding does find a kill on Jabate Mail, but I'm too busy looking at the bot lane. There's another
much
stun.
action.
And Juju's fine. Okay, Juju has to use Nightmare. He has used his Mango, so now he can't use the Brain Sap.
Surprise Veteran backed off there. I guess he saw the Career Wave coming. He did have the Chilling Touch coming up. I don't know if
Rex
it would've
doing a
been enough
cheeky.
damage.
Finding the bounty room. I like it.
Yeah, this top lane gets worse and worse for Radiant, I think, because while they have good kill potential, but the Shaman can be quite out of position so easily, and once Juggernaut stops spinning, Jabate Bell can do nothing to stop him. He's going to take the full damage from Blade Fury.
Yeah, that's true. It's so good against melee heroes without little jumps. That's why I quite like Pango against Jug, because he'll never spin on you. Well, I guess you can Omni Slash while he's ulting. You can't roll away from that.
Yes.
So Brex just hopped mid, gave a little bit of healing to Ollie, but Frauding's okay because he's under the tower, so he's still going to get some farm. 2 level 6s in mid lane. Ollie actually throws out the Terrorize. Nice! Very nice.
Never had a chance.
What I love about that play even more is that Ollie didn't even have a ward. He just saw Nat walking towards bottom and assumed he was going for the rune.
Oh yeah.
He's going to haste bottom now.
But surely that was quite obvious, so yeah, he's going to back off again. Bedlam is ready. Another support trade in the top. You gotta be careful.
Bot lane.
Have a look. Oh, Ollie did turn up. Is he gonna get a double kill here? He might do. He killed the core. Veteran's on the run. Why is Veteran so fast? In fact, it's just boots. Little Duke. Oh no, they're back and forth. They can't see him. Okay, now Midnight's seen him, but he's still running. Is he going to get away? He actually does. Oh no, there's a root. No, he gets hit by the one root. Doesn't get hit by the other. Shadow Rum's going to get the kill. Oh, that was so nearly a perfect play from Veteran. Such nice duking.
Yeah, Ollie's little haste room play.
Bit of a spin top. Debate mail. He's going to go down. V-Man. He might find a kill on Brex. One more attack. No, 2 more attacks. And another Fairy Fire. Brex had a lot to heal himself. Wand and a Fairy Fire. There's a healing ward as well. That bashed did way too much damage. Damn. Okay, so it's a kill for kill. That's all right. Lots of action happening. It seems that Dire have most of the kills this early game. Let's have a look at the kill score. It's because Ollie is 3-0 because he picked up 2 in the bot lane and he got the kill mid. So from not having a good lane, he's actually done really well. Though he is still lower level than that by over half a level.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
People really underestimate the Willow mid and the amount of damage it can put out.
Oh yeah.
Time and time again, Ollie is like 4-5-0 as the game starts.
V-Man found another kill. Found a kill on Frauding this time. Very impressive. That's the brother v brother. Fueled by fueled by that desire to. I don't know who's the older brother. That's the thing. So we know with some of the other pairs like Ross and Royds, but I don't know who's the older brother, V-Man or Frauding. Be interesting to know. If anyone knows in the chat, please let us know. Obviously, the younger brother's got to prove himself. V-Man is older. Okay. So he's just asserting his dominance as the older brother. That's something I resonate with. Whoa, a lot of damage onto Ollie. Just the Torrent Tidebringer, half HP. Look at the HP difference. Ollie's max HP is not even 1,000. That's 1,400. It's just unfair.
It's a bit ridiculous. He's only got the 1 bracer though. Maybe that's why he's died twice. Should always go 2.
Always 2 bracer.
Midnight is playing with death. Bot lane actually is just a
complete playing with death. No, he's walked into Juju. He's going to get brain sapped. Yeah, Midnight's low. Look at him limping around with the spooky sword. Lloyd actually gets the stun. Tries to go for a cleave kill. Obviously, he's not got enough damage yet.
Yeah.
Does
the big problem with spend in the early game when you want to go max cleave is that you like stun someone on 10 HP, but you don't do any damage. So it's like, well, that was it. That was all I've got.
Yeah, I like the second point of Stormhammer in the early game because it really scales well. 70 more damage and a little bit more stun. But I guess maxing cleave's fine if your lane's going alright. In the end, Sven is what, 0-1-1? So he'll just disappear into the jungle for 3 seconds, end up 6 slotted, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Farm so fast, it doesn't really matter. You catch up so easily.
The meta currently is to, as soon as you hit 6, just pop your ult. Just hit as much jungle as you can in 40 seconds. Because even a level 6 Sven without any items, with his ult, can pretty much clear the whole jungle. Or most of it. Bit disgusting. But we'll see. About to hit 10 minutes. Who's on top of net worth? Oh my god,
look, pretty close.
Look at V-Man's net worth. How can he nearly be top net worth playing offlane Slar? That's impressive.
I thought the Jug was having a decent lane here as well. The Jug is 2-1. Okay, so not as good. The V-Man is 2-0 to be fair.
But look at the last hits. We've got 74 coming out from that, whereas Ollie's only on 43, suffering from Willow's inability to farm anything.
Yep.
That's the big problem with Willow mid. You have to get killed. I mean, it works for Ollie because he's playing against people who tend to be generally slightly lower ranked than him, and he gets loads and loads and loads of kills. But if the lane goes even, you just can't farm on Willow at all. Like, literally one of the worst farmers ever. Probably only thing worse than that is like Skyrath mid. You have to spam Q on every last hit. Yeah. I think Veteran's in trouble here. Maybe. Oh, no, Sven's going to ult. But I think you're not escaping Ollie, are you? Oh, out comes the Bane. Whoa, it's cancelled. Cancelled by the Cold Feet. But now we've got Jewel. That's a lot of burst going to Midnight. In fact, he's... Oh, doesn't die. Brain Sap does get the last hit. Is Midnight going to die from the snakes? No, he's going to be fine. Die get a lot out of that. That's pretty fast. He's got the phase boots. Midnight just sits there to hit a creep. Think that maybe is undoing? Yeah. Actually, just Tidebringer. I thought he was going to need X marks, but nope. Easy Tidebringer kill. So at least one thing for the Radiant. They're still ahead in net worth despite being 4 kills behind in the early game. I mean, that's telling about how much farm they've been able to get. Oh, wow. More fighting bot.
Gets another kill.
Wow.
A 30-second Bedlam cooldown going to catch out Jabay now. The Shaman and the AA are so easy to catch out. Oh, it's a wonderful fear from Ollie.
Oh, that fear is fantastic. I think now it's going to save Juju. No. Oh, one more.
Turn a sap.
Bam. Yeah, you're right. He should have turned to do the sap. That was a good fear from Ollie. I mean,
wonderful fear.
Look at Doige. He is Sven. He's the fastest farming hero well, not one of the fastest, but, you know, at least top few. But his farm is pretty low, 3,300 net worth at 12 minutes. You know, he's got a lot of catching up to do. So we'll see what he can do. I mean, he's still Juggernaut at the end of the day, so... A blast hits 3. We don't have any
push
engage.
over.
Yeah, push is gone, that's true. I mean, that's...
the
Oh, well,
first
and
player.
AA dead. Look where Ollie is. Ollie's behind the tier 1 and the tier 2. Does get torrented, but there's no boat. He's just going to TP out. Oh, I like this build, Ollie. First item, Blink. He doesn't always do this. He hasn't even upgraded his boots into treads. He's literally just gone Blink. I like that a lot. Really
Yeah,
aggressive.
I think he's identified the Shaman and the AA are like free pickoffs if you can just get on top of them. What can they do when he hits Shadow Realm and bed them?
Literally nothing. What the damage V-Man is doing. He's practically winning this 3 versus 1, this fight. Now Bait Mail's turned up. They can chase. Yeah, we've got Nat coming in. He's ready to go. Frauding is definitely gone. Goodbye, Frauding. V-Man. I don't understand. When I play Slardar, he's only got treads and braces. There's no way you do that much damage. How is he doing it?
That bash did so much damage. I guess he was amped. That's got the only thing it could have been, right? But that was a huge chunk out of the Juggernaut's HP.
What's on Doge's neck? He's fashioned himself like a paper bow tie that I think says RCD on it. So you can't really see it in a lot of detail. He did show us earlier. Oh, there's a lot of fight going on bottom. Sven, he has popped his ult.
Big TP is coming down.
We've got 3 Radiant heroes pushing top, but they are going to win the push because obviously they've got the Shadow Shaman wards. There was an IO teleport. Teleports to top, but they can't really get anything from that. Ollie, he blinks out. Good timing. Avoids the torrent. Oh, Juju's going to go down. Keeping himself alive for a little bit. Oh, he just cleaves for the kill. Very good use of the cleave mechanic. Okay, so Radiant have a slight lead at the moment. 2k gold, but also they've taken tower. Never mind. I see another death. Frauding does find a kill. Didn't quite see how that happened, because they'd already taken the tower. And now Bait Mail is hiding in the corner.
Kills are starting to come in thick and fast now. Everyone just dying everywhere.
Yeah, true. I mean, we're 7-11. 7-11. We're not sponsored, I promise. Dire going to take some of their own towers now. I mean, this is a very close game to start with. 2k gold, 14 minutes. It's pretty close. Ollie's doing well. Sven is a Svenzy. He's just going to be able to farm. But Jug isn't that far behind. He's like 50 gold behind the Sven. He's going for Battle Fury. So he wants to be able to keep up with the Sven in terms of farm. Still got a bit to go, though. About, what, 1,300 gold?
Yeah, probably looking at about 18-minute Battle Fury is my guess, if there's no interrupted farming.
Yeah, seems about right. Seems right indeed. We got a Invis rune on the Slardar. He's actually got Blink. Female went first item Blink. So he didn't go for the drums, Vlad's, anything like that. He was like, no, give me that Blink as quickly as possible. I want to kill this IO. Probably interrupt the Bane ult as well. Okay, Jabatemon's just running around, brandishing his... I mean, whatever the hell Shadow Shaman's holding. I don't really know. What is he holding?
Shadow Shaman.
Staff, scepter, mace? I don't know.
It's like a wand, I think.
Wand. Call it a wand. His wands.
Wand of Shamatic Light.
Oh, there you go.
And the Sensor of Gliss.
Let's have a look at the hero levels.
The bright one.
Level 13 on Kunkka, level 11 on Ollie, then level 10 on both Sven and Slardar. So 3 strength heroes on the Radiant, all very high level. They're having a good time with the XP at least. There's more of an XP lead than there is a gold lead at the moment. Whoa, V-Man's going in 2 versus 1. He literally does not care. What a strong boy. He's about to hit level 11. That's another point in Slithering Crush. Oh, now it's 3 versus 1, but he just runs away. He's about to blink. 1 second. Blink. Doesn't even need to. Does just in case. They really can't take down V-Man. It's incredible. You just do what he wants.
Yeah, he's going Aghanim's build as well first. So what? It's magic resistance, right? The puddle gives.
I don't think it's magic resist. It's health regen. Oh, it's armor apparently. 12 armor, 35 health regen, 40% status resistance.
Wow, really nice item actually against that lineup. Obviously, Juggernaut, Omni Slash, all physical.
Yeah.
Unless he builds something. Legion Jewel, obviously, mostly all physical.
Yeah.
So you only have to really deal with the Dark Willow. It's the only kind of major damage you're going to be taking. And I mean, Ollie will do a lot of damage, but I mean, BKB after Ags, how do you kill the Slardar?
I like the Ags build. It's great for like a tanky off-lane Slardar. So instead of going like building like a core, you build more like a tank initiator, space creator. And we've got the Radiance on that. So he managed to finish his Radiance on Kunkka before Juggernaut's got his Battle Fury. So he's going to farm a lot and do a lot of damage. Ollie, a little bit out of position. He's gone Meteor Hammer build, immediately gets stunned. There's no way he TP's out of this, surely. Never mind. He TP'd out of it.
Gone.
But,
He's gone.
The torrent missed, was it? Was it just out of range? Because I think the torrent went straight on top of him. I mean, that's pretty sad.
Close.
And now we're going in on Doige. But Doige is pretty tanky. He pops his ult. He always pops his ult, I've noticed, just in case the fight goes down. He's like, well, might as well get the ult off. And I think that may be right, because Nat is now here. They've turned up. X marks the spot. That's a lot of range. Juju tries to Nightmare himself. He does, but it's too late. Goodbye, Bane. And V-Man, he just blinked in. They're chasing. There's no tower. Cursed Crown. V-Man's definitely going to get stunned here. Literally doesn't care. He's still running in. This man, he is so tanky. He's already picked up a point booster. Sven's going for Ags as well, so you can have a couple of Ags going up. Whoa, look at this engaged stun. Nice spin from Fording. A nice fear from Ollie as well. But it's very peel heavy from the Dire. It doesn't look like they want to engage the fight at all. Another Curse Crown goes on to Doige. Oh, we've actually dropped the Shadow Shaman wards. And Nat drops the boat. Actually finds a boat on 2. This is huge. 3. Actually hits Juggernaut. Out comes the stun. Fording's going to go down to the Ether Shock. There is a duel. They do manage to bring down Nat. So that's a nice kill. We've also got the Bane out going. But we have Return Shackles Midnight. He's going to go down. Doige is pretty low. He's going to get Curse Crowned. I think Juju's going to go down. He probably should just cancel the Nightmare and run away. But chooses not to. So picking off the mid hero is worth. But not really in comparison to what the Radiant are about to get. They've still got 4 of the Serpent Wards alive. They're going to get a tier 2 tower and 3 kills.
They don't seem to want to stick around for the tower though, so it looks like they might not lose that one.
That is true. They have just backed off.
Yeah, the only bad side to going Radiance is that it doesn't really give you any tankiness. Kunkka obviously has a lot of HP to start with, but you saw him melt quite quickly to the Bedlam from Ollie and the Dark Willow. So it needs to, he's already queued up a BKB. He knows exactly what went wrong in that fight. And if he pops the BKB and gets a big bow like that, there's just no way they lose the fight. Yeah,
I think he's realised that just from that fight. Now, Ollie's Meteor Hammer build, I'm never convinced because yes, it lets him farm, and you do need it. You do need to farm a Willow if you want to play it like a core, I guess. But it means you're spending, what, 2,400 gold for an item that you're not going to commit in a team fight, and why not just play a mid who can actually farm? Then play Willow and have to build a Meteor Hammer. That's the one thing I'm never quite convinced on. Like, I feel like if you're playing Willow, you might as well just fully commit and get Scythe of Ice or something. But I don't know. I mean, Ollie will make the most of it. He's 7-0-1, so he's not had a bad game by any measure.
Yeah, it allows his hero to tower push as well, which I guess is something that he wants to do.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, Brex, you're in trouble. You've not even got the Corrosive Haze, and you already lost his health almost instantly. Goodbye. Boat is a little bit overkill there, but you never mind. It goes out just in case, so there's no follow-up. I think the Radiant have a decent lead now. It's 12-12 at the moment. They actually pop Offensive Glyph. I'm surprised about that. Midnight goes in. He's going for the duel and debate mail, but I think that's a little bit ballsy. No, Midnight still finds the kill. I don't know how he finds it in the middle of the entire enemy team. Out comes the fear from Ollie. Beautiful fear. But somehow Midnight still dies. So, you know, you get Legion gets a duel win, so I think Legion's always going to say that's worth if you can get duel, but it's only 10 damage because Legion's only level 11. So I'm not sure how worth it that was.
In the early game, I mean, damage is damage. It doesn't really do too much. It's if you can't do it too much, right? You can maybe 1 or 2, you can justify it because you are at least getting some base damage, but yeah, not in the late game or the mid game, and we're kind of getting there soon.
Yeah, that's true. The Dire, no, not Dire, sorry. Radiant still have the Aegis, of course. So are they going to make something happen? Are they going to group up and aggressively push? Or are they just going to wait around for more Shadow Shaman wards? You have to find out. I mean, they're kind of all over the place at the moment. V-Man's chilling in mid, Nat's farming at the top, Debate Mail's stacking the Ancients, Doige is just farming the jungle. They're all over the place. Whereas Dire are actually more grouped up than the Radiant are, hoping maybe for a tower. We do have Battle Fury and Jug, but he is only level 12. So a little bit sad.
This is a real peak point for Radiant, I think. And I think once they hit the Aghanims on Sven, maybe even the Aghanims on Slaughter, plus the BKB on Kunkka, which are all items coming in the next sort of 1,000, 1,500 gold, I think they just go slap a Roshan up. You have the amp damage, you have 2 strong hitting melee heroes. It's just time to do it.
And Dire do find the tower. Juju didn't quite have the mana for his Fiend's Grip, otherwise he may have killed V-Man. Whoa, there's a kill top. I just looked up and they lost Frauding. I know Frauding TP top because there was some farm there. Looks like he got comboed, wasn't able to spin. So there you go. That's a really good kill. Now you're going to pressure a tier 2. I mean, Dire are going to pressure a tier 2 as well, but I'm not sure if they really can commit to it. They don't have any push heroes down here. Where's Ollie? Oh no, Ollie is there. He's hiding in the trees. I didn't even see him. I guess he's got Meteor Hammer and a Catapult. Oh, we've dropped Serpent Wards. The top tower's definitely gone. Oh, we've blinked on V-Man. We've actually popped Fiend's Grip as well. This is maybe a little bit overkill. Is V-Man still going to survive the duel? Yes, he does. In fact, this guy is still alive. 21 charges, doesn't actually pop it in time. But now here comes the Radiant. Ollie tries to get the Fear. He does actually get it, but not on Doge. Out comes the Ice Blast. We'll find the kill. Doge is still running. Juju, I think you're in a lot of trouble. 2 hits from Sven. Oh, he spots him too late. No, they actually get the kill with the last second. Ether Shock. And now Jabate Moa, he's in great position. Going to get the shackles off. Look at his tongue. His big green tongue. Oh, but relocate.
Nice relocate.
Very nice.
I forgot there was an IO in this game.
Well, there you go, Brex. Nice save. Saving one of your cores. But I think that was still worth it for the Radiant. I mean, they didn't get any duel damage even from that. And now they're going to lose IO. And they saved their tier 2. Tier 2 tower hardly took any damage at all.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate timing on the Fiend's Grip duel. Completely perfectly overlapped. And yeah, then the fight comes in. The rest of the Radiant show up. They took so long to kill the Slardar.
Yeah, he doesn't even have Ags yet. So... imagine him with Ags, 40% reduction, and he'll have 12 armor, 35 health regen. He's even taken the 6 health regen talent. V-Man knows that he wants to play a tank. He's under no impressions of, oh, I'm actually a second carry. No, he is the tanky Slardar boy. I guess that's fine, right? You've got Sven and you've got Kunkka mid. You don't need to be a damage dealer.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a really smart idea not to go completely in on the damage, like no Echo Saber or anything, just be a pure initiator.
Yeah, I think that's really smart. I like it a lot. We do have the BKB on Kunkka now, and he's level 18, so he's in no danger at all.
And more minus armor with the Assault Cuirass.
That is true. What he's going for next. Ooh, the Radiant are farming pretty aggressively, and they don't have their whole team here. Midnight, he blinks in, and he gets hexed immediately. Out comes the Fear from Ollie. It's going to hit all 4 Radiant heroes. Are they going to combine anything from this? Yeah, Ollie's gone straight in. Out comes the Omni. This is a lot of damage. I think we've used the Fiend's Grip a little bit too overzealously. Doesn't matter. They're going to get a kill on both V-Man and Jabate Mail. Good fight from the Dire. I think the Radiant all getting feared into the Bramble Maze. Just really good play from Ollie. He's got the Yules now. Oh, and now we're going on that. There's the duel, but we don't have Bedlam yet. Look at the damage coming out from Doge. You've now given permanent damage to Kunkka. 20 damage. Out comes 2 buybacks in the Radiant. They instantly buy back for the fight. I like how ready they were for that, but they weren't even really needed.
They are going to hit
oh, look at the range. What is that? Ags is already up, so how much cast range is that? 500 more cast range. I think that makes it 1100 or something ridiculous like that. Nearly Blink Dagger. And
really
goodbye.
Superman, Sven.
Yeah, Stormhammer Dispels being a level 15 talent, that definitely won't survive the patch. Absolutely no way. I think that'll be the first thing to go is Sven, that Dispel talent.
Or they'll move it to level 20 and make it like -3 seconds Stormhammer or something on level 15.
Yeah, exactly. They'll split it. And now we're pushing aggressively. Okay, Glyph has been used, but we still got the Serpent Wards. If someone can't kill them, you're losing your tower. Overwhelming loss did almost no damage. Why are they so tanky? They've got the Warcry armor as well. 15 armor for your whole team. That's in 7 plus 31 armor. They really don't care.
This? Yeah, your Juggernaut is your carry, and he's only got Yasha Battle Fury. He cannot fight. He's got no Omni Slash either. They've taken the range racks, and they're going to call it a day there, it seems.
I don't like that. And that's probably could be never mind. They're going to turn around. Out comes the boat, but the combo's only going on to Juju. Ollie does use his Fear again, but it doesn't go on to anyone because that's in BKB. Out comes the Superman punch. Goodbye, Brex. You're definitely going to go. Never mind. He heals himself. Actually survives for a little bit. Midnight. This is a bit of a ballsy duel. You do not have the damage to kill Veteran. Doesn't get any duel damage. The Dire, they might find a kill on V-Man. V-Man is incredibly low. Out comes a nice Ice Blast. Ollie dodges it with duels, but there's no way he's going to survive from this. Actually, they do manage to bring down Nat. Why was he still running in at like 10 HP? The Radiant, they were thinking about taking the tower. Jabate Mail's still here. I think there's a little bit of miscommunication. They're not sure what they're going to do. I mean, V-Man's on 1 HP, but Deutsch still has his Aghanim stun. And he's got God's Strength. He didn't even commit God's Strength for that fight. And this is domination from the Radiant. They did lose Nat because he went a little bit too far. But in the end, they're going to take the racks. They're now circling the entire jungle. That's a lot of area, actually. That's like the triangle, the jungle, the river, and Rosh. Not sure what that is, but we'll see.
Probably saying farm this all up, wait for Roshan.
Probably.
Which is, you know, a long way away. It's 50 seconds until it could respawn, actually. It's not that far away.
Yeah, about a
It
minute
feels like
to 3
Roshan's only
minutes.
just died.
Oh, veteran. He's so good at juking with the Glimmer Cape. Look at that. He's juked everyone. They don't even know where he's gone at all. They actually smoke. Oh, veteran. This is how you survive on a hero who has no mobility. You just outplay people.
Be a god.
What a good play from veteran, making the most out of the worst situation, being chased by a Legion commander and Ollie's Willow. I think the biggest difference this game is the XP, right? 15,000 experience to the Radiant. Look how low level some of the dire heroes are. Level 12 Legion Commander with only 30 damage. I mean, Kunkka's got 20 damage. So you've only got 10 damage up on the other team. It's a pretty sad game for Legion, unfortunately. And Midnight's had some fantastic games as Legion in the past, so it's a shame this one hasn't quite gone his way. What's Roche time now? 1 minute 46 for Roche.
I expect that we'll see that fall, and then not too long after, the Dire Ancient. Radiant looking super good at the moment. What's Sven's next item? BKB. Yeah, I don't know how you stop him. You obviously need to get the Fiend's Grip on him. Jules not going to help you because he's just going to kill the Legion in like 2 hits.
Yeah, Legion's not got any damage. The Dire are grouped up in the bot lane. It's quite aggressive, actually. Ollie just using Meteor Hammer to farm the wave. I think they're going to go back straight after this. Yeah, and they are. I mean, the Radiant are just chilling at the moment. Check Roche. It's not up. Is he going to AFK and Roche for a minute? Debate Mal? I hope not.
The Radiant's bottom tower has
Ollie loves this spot, by the way. This is literally Ollie's favourite spot. Every game. He loves these
Yeah.
trees.
I wonder if he's going to use the Meteor Hammer knowing that
Yeah.
V-Man's
V-Man's not going to get stunned by it. No. They're actually going to try on V-Man. Are they going to Fiend Script? Yes, they are. Ollie blinks in. This is a lot of damage. Yeah, don't forget, Willow is always a hard-hitting hero, even without any damage items. When Yule's Meteor Hammer blink, doesn't matter. Can still kill a Slardar who's built an Aghanim's. And there you go. Ollie will get a kill and leave, making the best out of a bad situation. How much gold did he get for that? 365 goes to Ollie, a little bit to Bane, 125 to Bane. And Slardar will lose 225.
It's a really smart play from Ollie, actually saying, look, someone's going to come bottom to farm. Let's try and pick them off and slow down their tempo here. The more you kill the heroes, the less action, then less pressure they can have on the map. Ollie takes like a quarter of his health from a torrent. What?
What? I mean, Ollie is a very, very weak hero. Only 2 strength gain. No strength items at all. He's got an essence ring, I guess. Has Kunkka taken the torrent damage talent? Yes, he has. Plus 100 torrent damage. It's a 400 magic damage torrent. It's so powerful.
It. That's so much damage.
It is. At level 15, your torrent does 400 magic damage. It's insane. Reminds me of Ollie's magic Kunkka. You know, he used to go Veil of Discord into, like, Dagon. Just walk around the map killing people. They've seen Roche. It's got cheese on it. You Jug illusions wandering around. That means he does have a Manta style. He's going for BKB on Jug. I feel like you need to play greedier. I don't know. Just make the most of Omni Slash. Go full damage. Maybe get Mask of Madness. Are they going to just take Roche knowing that the Dire have seen them? It looks like it.
I don't think they care at this point. They're just ready to go.
I mean, Assault, Cuirass, and Corrosive Haze. And you've got Sven. I mean, this is going to die pretty quickly. Yeah, the Dire have no chance. That's gone. See you later, Roche. Easy Roche. It goes on to Sven this time. Cheese onto Nat. I mean, they've got so many items now.
The only problem is that God's Strength will not persist through the Aegis. So if the Sven pops his ult and gets bursted, then won't come back with the bonus damage. But he's still a hero at this point, which does a lot of damage without the ultimate. So might as well give it to him.
That's true. Ollie's now picked up a 50 damage talent. So Dark Willow's level 20 talent is just 50 damage. It's pretty good.
I guess because he's going to go Ags now, he's actually just going to buy it straight up now.
Yeah, he is.
But that really synergizes with the Aghanim's Shadow Realm, because every attack would do plus 50 damage plus the bonus magical damage from the Shadow Realm.
And then 110 attack speed at level 25. So
yeah, he's going to be a machine gun.
He is. That's a lot of free attack speed. It's like a free moon shard, pretty much. It used
if he
to
can
be
get
125. That's true. It used to be 170 attack speed, and then it got nerfed twice. Once in a 20% patch, and they thought, nah, that's not enough. We need even more nerf for some reason. Okay, they've got Catapult. Wow, popping the 7 woods immediately. Look at the big puddle. V-Man, he's taking a lot of damage from the Ags. All he does have it now. And so V-Man's going to have to back off. He's sitting in puddles. 50 health regen. That's a lot of health regen. I hear a Meteor Hammer. Ollie's just using it on the wave. I mean, we've still got Aegis on Sven. He's going to hit the tower, but look at the damage Ollie is doing to him. This is incredible. Ollie is basically solo defending this. I think Doige is going to go down. Yeah, Aegis is gone. That means he does have God Strength. Wow, we're popping Omni Slash already. I think that wasn't a good call. That's taking basically no damage at all. Out comes the BKB. Where's the Sven ult? No, he's been Bane ulted, but they don't have any follow-up. Doige, are you going to pop your ult, or are you just like, nah, I don't need it? Okay, now he's finally going to use it, but he's just kind of running around, not doing a lot. It doesn't matter. I think the Dire are going to have to back off anyway. Even though there's been no kills, the Radiant are still winning this. Oh, Midnight is going in, but I think he may just die. Yeah, he is going to die, but there wasn't any permanent damage that went out. But look at Ollie. He just gets another kill. I mean, the Ags from Ollie has basically completely turned the Dire. They might be 12k gold behind, but he took out Sven twice. Absolutely no problem. What a ridiculous item that is.
Yeah, it's a really strong item, especially for defending high ground, because you can sit in relatively safe positioning and just spam the Aghanims. And what can you really do to stop it? You need to make sure that you have your vision down. You make sure they can't see you if you throw a Grimmer Cape on the carry that's being hurled these great big purple balls at. That's pretty much the only way. You just have to go invisible and wait it out, wait till it's over, and then you can start pushing in.
I didn't even realize Juggernaut didn't die. I just assumed he was dead. I was like, yeah,
yeah,
he's
no.
dead.
They didn't have enough follow-up damage for him, so he just kind of walked away.
Okay, fine. I feel like maybe the God Strength come out a little bit earlier from Doige and committed straight away rather than waiting a little bit and then using it. And then he didn't have anyone to hit with the stun.
Yeah, but you definitely don't stun in and then use God Strength because you just wasted an entire auto attack's worth of damage.
Which is a lot for Sven. I mean, they still took the tier 3 tower. They're still ahead in gold by quite a long way, so you wouldn't say it's over for the Radiant from that one fight, but Dire have proven, right, Ollie is doing a lot of damage. We're going to make the most of him. He is going for Moonshard next item. They've seen Veteran. Veteran's just going to glimmer away. I think it makes sense to go Moonshard, because Ollie will get Moonshard and he'll get the level 25 talent, and then he'll have like 3 times the amount of attack speed he's currently got. And then you're dead.
Then you're dead. Yeah, they just have to really make sure that they have control of the vision and they're doing a push so that they can glimmer the carry or whoever's being thrown balls at. And that way they'll take no damage because the orbs won't land. So, yeah, easy.
Great. Nearly level 25 on Kunkka. What is he going to get? Tidebringer Cleave plus 110%. I think so. Or Ghost Ship Fleet's also pretty good. I like both those talents. They're so good. Not sure which one he'll go for. We'll see. The Dire are kind of grouped up. Never mind. Frauding's going the other direction. He's only level 18. He's a bit low level. Has the BKB now. I'm, again, not sure if Frauding... He doesn't have any attack speed. I feel like his build's a little bit too defensive. You saw how little damage he did to Nat. Basically 0.
Yeah, it's not really what you're looking for from your position 1, is it? He's got the Manta style. He's got a Manta style, which is...
Yeah,
I guess alone a bit of an interesting item choice.
I mean, Manta style Battle Fury, BKB, there's very little damage in that.
Yeah.
But you know, he doesn't really need to do much now. It's just Ollie. He's baiting for Ollie. Just survive the BKBs, and then fire out Shadow Realms. But the Radiant still want to push. Veterans trying to stay far away, I guess, with the big Ice Blasts. Oh, he's blinked in. Very aggressive blink. That, he's kept alive. X marks the spot to bring him back.
Juggernaut's not even back yet. They can actually see him because he's pushing top tower. I was going to say, if there's a time to commit to a fight for a Dire, it's
Nat's going to
go back and defend it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. He's just going to one-shot the wave and leave. So, that's
They
good.
must have seen the DD room top, but they've decided not to go back for it.
Will they try and push? This is the question. What damage that did. Has he got an enchanted quiver? Yes, he does. No wonder. These chilling touches have 640 bonus range. So 1200 range a nuke. That's pretty tanky. Actually, he's gone Blade Mail build. That's interesting. That's pretty good against Dark Willow. He even sends a boat out as well. They've committed quite a lot here. Ollie does get a double curse crown. Oh, Veteran, how did you end up inside the base? I'm not entirely sure, but you are going to go down.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be as an ancient apparition when you haven't even taken the tier 3.
Do you know
how he got there.
Yeah, I don't know how he got there.
I wonder if he was trying to place a D-ward here and he ended up popping around without realizing.
Walked the whole way in, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any way I could think.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, the Dire have a chance to win this. The Radiant are really struggling to push high ground. I mean, they've taken tier 3. They've taken 1 set of racks. They've taken half the tower. They are making progress. It's just very slow. Are there any 4-staffs on the Dire? Ross asks in chat. I don't think there's a 4-staff in the entire game. No, there's no 4-staffs anywhere.
Yeah, let alone on the Dire. Just not one at all.
There's just now. People were like, 4-staffs sucks.
Bad item.
It's probably the best item ever.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. I liked it more when it gave 10 damage, 10 attack speed because it had a quarterstaff in it. That was my favorite 4-staff patch. The old 4-staff.
Yeah.
Before it became like a pure regen mana item. Because then you used to build it on like Invoker or OD and you're thinking, well, I'm also getting damage and attack speed. Not anymore. Ooh, what's going to happen?
I wonder if Radiant are now going to think, right, we've kind of messed this up. Maybe we need to wait for another Aegis. The problem is their Aegis heroes are kind of crap.
Little
Sven
bit, yeah.
is not the best Aegis hero in the game, just because of what we mentioned with the ult not persisting through the extra life.
Just put it on Kunkka and have him smack the tower, maybe, I'm not sure. Keep X marks in the spot, you can eventually take down the racks. I mean, look, he's running in. Doesn't even have time to hit the creep wave. Oh, he missed the creep wave just. So close. There's actually smoke used on the Dire. Were they looking for a fight? Ooh, we're getting close to each other. Out comes the Corrosive Haze. It is max rank. And at level 20, he gets another -4 armor on it. That's going to be strong. Oh, no. Nat's in nightmare. Doesn't have Aegis. This is in trouble for... No, Nat's okay. No, he gets dueled and Fiend Script again. Here comes Doige. Doige, he's popped Mask of Madness before his ult, so he can't use his ult. It doesn't matter. They're still going to get a kill on Midnight. Doige made a mistake. Jabatemel, he's found Ollie. He's doing a lot of damage. Now comes out the God's Strength. And Frauding, he actually Omni slashes away. There's no way he survives that. Yeah, Veteran's going to do enough damage. And I think the next set of racks are going down. Ollie's doing a lot of damage. Oh, nice stun from Beam. He goes in. This is really good. Look at the damage Doige did to Ollie. Ollie has to buy back. Frauding has to buy back. This is not looking good for the Radiant. I mean, for the Dire. They've also lost their racks. Lost their racks and 2 buybacks. And Midnight is still dead. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. For the Dire. I don't know. Is there anything they can do now? Or is it too far gone?
Yeah, they've got the last lane of racks. Roshan up in 2 minutes 15. It's tough. They need to take a fight outside of their base. They've got to try and catch them not grouped up because they are losing these 5v fights pretty hard, even when they get a decent jump on Nat at the start there.
Yeah, they did have a jump on that. I mean, they had everything, but then yet again, bit of miscommunication. Jules straight into the Fiend script. I think just the Fiend script would have been enough. So
yeah, they can't be committing both of their ultimates on the same target at this point because they need to stop the Sven from doing whatever he's doing while also stopping the Kunkka. It's got to be one on each.
Or maybe save the Fiend script for the Sven and use the Jewel because he was in position for Jewel. So just there's a Spell Prism just chilling on the floor. Who's taking that? All right, Veteran is. You sure? I like Veteran's Quiver. That's fun. That's loads of damage. Maybe give it to Sven because then Sven.
I think it's pretty good. You know.
Think how low Stormhammer cooldown could be. We actually got a heart on the Kunkka. Now he's tanky. He's even got craggy. Look how much armor this Kunkka has. 45 armor, 4,000 HP. Ridiculous.
Not really fair, is it?
That's not fair. Oh, Midnight. No, that is not the place you want to be. Goodbye. Oh, Midnight. You've had a tough game, my friend. Straight to the bottom with you.
Only 50 damage on the Legion Commander. It's a rough one to be from behind, playing Legion Commander in a game like this. Radiant is super tanky with their 3 strength lineup. It's so hard to pick one of them off, and then they get the Rum on top of them, and oh my god, it's horrible. It really is.
And look, Jabatemel, he's managed to find Ollie being cheeky, and of course you got the infinite crowd control lineup here. I mean, Jabatemel even went for the Shackles duration, so it's a 7-second stun. It's just like a Baynol.
And Ollie is dead for 2 minutes.
Oh dear, the bounties have just spawned. That's hit 25 and has gone for Ghost Ship Fleet. I like that he went Ghost Ship Fleet instead of just the crit damage. Sven still needs a little bit to get to 25. And Ollie was the highest level on the Dire, also level 23. And now he's dead for, as you said, 90 seconds, so no XP for him. I think he's having a snack, as you can see on cam. He's like, I'm dead, little comfort eating.
Died, better have a. What do you think he's eating?
I don't know. I couldn't see what he put into his mouth. He was already eating when I turned the cam on. He's having a proper chew though. Like, it was substantial. That's what you can tell. And out come the Shadow Shaman wards again. This time they're max rank. Focus on the tower. Last tier 3 going down now. No one can kill the Serpent wards. This is a problem because now it's your last set of frags. Look how much damage the wards do. Okay, Frauding's going to spin on them, but he is just being right-clicked. He's already on half HP. I heard a BKB. And out comes the Sven. He's doing a lot of damage. Omni Slash is used and the Fiend Script. Are they going to kill Doige? Yes, they are. That's actually a big kill. Rex is low and he manages to escape. Ghost Ship Fleet going out. Midnight's going to go down though. Radiant, oh, look at the tongue. Is that enough to kill Frauding? I don't know if they have the damage. Yes, they do, because it is a 7-second stun. I mean, that's not fair, is it? No buyback for him either. Buyback on Brex, but now you've just got 2 supports. They're going to call the GG, and there it is. 41 minutes, 45 seconds into the game. Trying to farm the supports.
This wasn't really a snowball as much as the... I'm trying to think something that moves very slowly but gets... like, I guess more like an avalanche, right? It started quite slowly, there was the rumblings in the works, and then suddenly the ice broke, and yeah, Dire's chance of victory just kind of disappeared.
It did. I'm testing out my multicam button. It takes a bit of time to load everyone in. But there it is. It has actually worked. And that's the first time we can see everyone all suited up. I like it. And even there's me at the top there. Was a really good game. Yeah, it was good. But I think the 3 strength heroes from the Radiant, it was just too much for the Dire to deal with. They didn't quite have the damage. Should we have a look at the damage stats? I think the Radiant are the clear winners here. Ollie tried. He did a lot near the end, but was just a little bit too late at that point. And yeah, the Legion Commander really, really struggled at that point. Deutsch is off. He's like, nah, see ya. Just gone. Left.
I'm outie.
Yeah, see ya. Look back at the final screen. Let's have a look at the net worth. Actually, the Radiant picked up their net worth pretty early on. By about 25 minutes, they were already starting to win by a considerable amount. Little victories for the Dire. They flatlined it for a while, but they never quite brought it back. So, overall, solid draft. But, you know, that's what happens when you pick Sven. He is a good hero. He's pretty hard to deal with at the moment, Sven.
Yeah, I don't think the Juggernaut pick was particularly the one here. Maybe the carry player felt very comfortable on Juggernaut. But yeah, I didn't really do enough, and I especially think this is the second time actually I've cast. The last 2 Inhouses I've casted, both of them featured a Juggernaut who went Battle Fury, and it's just been too slow. You need to go damage.
Yes, I agree. We've seen a lot of Juggernaut Battle Fury recently. It's been a really common theme with every Juggernaut player. I think it's, like you said, it's just too greedy, it's too slow. Maybe get the Drum, Mask of Madness, or just straight Mom, Maelstrom, MKB, I don't know. Just get damage early, and then you can actually make some momentum happen. He did so little damage in his Omnis, just because of his item build, really.